Hi and welcome to the Lisburn Distillery TV weekly review show.
On today's show we're going to be looking back at what was a fine win for Lisburn Distillery last Saturday against Dundela. I'm also going to be hearing from a player after the match in Steaky Hislop.
And we'll be looking at all the latest news from around the club this week.
And finally, Meadhbh and I will be taking part in a golfing challenge, looking ahead to next month's annual golf day at the club.
On the pitch last week, it was another great win for Distillery as they secured a league win against Dundela.
Yes indeed, a massive win for the Whites as they defeated Dundela 1-0 thanks to a goal from Matthew Ferguson, a penalty save from Jonah Nicholl and an overall great team performance all round.
Unfortunately I wasn't able to make the game last week, but I heard it was another great win then and great team performance really.
Very much so. I think everybody from number 1 to 11 really produced the goods, to be honest. It was a massive game, first against second. You know, if Dundela had won, they had went top of the table. We extended the gap at the top, so absolutely fantastic performance. Everybody on the day played really, really well. I mean, the team effort, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, you know.
Of course, and certainly a win definitely boosts the morale really for the team, doesn't it?
That's what it's all about. I mean, football, like every other sport, it's a game of confidence, and the more times you keep winning, the more times you feel more confident you can go into the next game and win it again, you know. So
exactly.
It's good, you know.
Exactly. And last week then Steaky Hislop played a great game. Here's what he had to say when Colin caught up with him after the game.
Steaky, what a performance, what a result today. What does that mean to the boys inside the changing rooms?
Well, the boys are in there ecstatic at the minute just off that result. As I say, I think a lot of people just put it on a pedestal about first against second. You don't get anything in September, to be honest, so we'll just keep our feet on the ground. It's just another win. As I say, I think last year we only had something like 8 points out of the first 8 games, so I'm hoping the fans just see where we're going at the minute, and as I say, 4 wins out of 4, and hopefully we can make it 5 again on Saturday.
Looking to your own personal performances, I mean, I'm not going to be too critical here, but last year, yes, at times you were a bit of a liability because because of the way you were getting on. You know it yourself at the end of the day, but your performances this year have been completely revelation. To be honest, the last 2 games have been outstanding. What's your thinking behind all that?
Well, just basically, as you were saying there last year, the discipline wasn't really up to scratch. As I say, I think with the club, I know with the supporters and also obviously my players and my teammates. So as I say, to come out this year, miss the first game of the season, get back into the squad, keep the head down, skipper the squad, 2 games in the trap, win against the Duns today, great performance against Linfield, as I say. So just keeping the feet on the ground and just keeping the discipline. As I say, and the boys are supporting me all the way, so I'm just trying to give Evans 100% the way they're giving me 100%.
Yeah, I know the supporters have been absolutely delighted the way things are going for you this season, to be honest. With no game next Saturday, is that going to be for us or against us? We could have a bit of a break next week and then we're back.
Well, I think Mac actually has us coming in, so he does next Saturday. I feel that you shouldn't slow down. It doesn't matter if you have no game or not. You should definitely be in doing a bit of a session if you can't get a game, a friendly. As I say, Tuesday and Thursday really just back as normal. As I say, and then we'll just take it from there whether Mac wants to take a game or not. But I'm hoping he does get a game or a friendly just to keep the momentum going for the boys, especially with the boys that haven't had any minutes. You know, we like to keep them all busy and keep them on board and make sure we're not forgetting about them.
The closing date for our Swatch scratch card competition will be on Saturday the 16th September, and for those of you who haven't already heard about this is your chance to have a unique opportunity to have your name or indeed your company name on the sleeve of the Lisburn Distillery kit for this season. Entries into the competition cost £25 and further details on this can be found on the club's website or social media.
Due to the Steel and Sons Cup competition, Lisburn Distillery have no game this Saturday, but will return to action on Saturday the 16th of September when we host Banbridge Town. Kick-off of this one is 3 p.m. Be there or be square. Sunday the 1st of October sees the club hosting its annual golf day at Ballyclare Golf Club.
This should be exciting. And in order to get into the spirit of the competition, Meadhbh and I have decided to take part in a little golfing challenge of our own. We're going to play a quick round of nearest to the hole, and this should be fun. Here's exactly how we get on. So we're here today in the 19th hole in the clubhouse, ready for our golfing challenge. First up is going to be Meadhbh, who's going to be attempting to play the ball as close as possible to the hole, which today consists of a CD. High-tech quality here at Lisburn Distillery TV. Meadhbh, when you're ready, let's have a go and see exactly how close you can get to the hole.
you.
Happy with that?
Yep. Next up, we have Colin, who's going to try and beat me, which is going to be very tough.
Let's see. Well,
Oh, I think we need the ruler. How do you think you get on?
I think I've won slightly.
Do you?
We'll measure it.
Yep.
So we're talking about one length. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, so.
So Mia, what do you think? Close enough challenge? It was right at the end. Maybe I just won slightly there. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I think, I won, but.
We'll see what happens. I think it'd be fair to say none of us are going to win the skull competition.
No. Well, I really think that anybody who thinks that I won should like our video, and if they think Colin won, which is not going to happen, should love the video.
Fair enough. We'll see how that all pans out anyway. But thanks for taking part anyway. If
Thanks for joining us.
If you're interested in taking part in the golf day, the details are going to follow.
Lisburn Distillery Golf Day takes place on Sunday, October 1st, with prizes this year being set at £40 per person to take part. And this will include dinner after your round. Hole sponsorship is also available at two prices. Either £200, which will give the sponsor a free 4-ball and lunch for his 4 players, or a basic hole sponsorship of £50 for ensuring your company name is placed at a hole along the course. Supporters who don't wish to play on the day can also attend the dinner, and this will cost £15 per person.
As well as the normal top score competition, there'll also be prizes for it nearest to the pin and also for the longest drive in the day as well. And also a prize draw will take place on the afternoon of the tournament. So if you're interested in taking part, please feel free to get in touch, and further details on this can be found on the club website and various social media outputs. So that brings us to the end of yet another weekly review show from Lisburn Distillery TV.
And if you would like to get in touch with the show, you can do so by contacting the email address showing on the screen now, or of course drop us a line via Twitter or Facebook, and we'll be sure to mention them on the show.
Either way, I would love to hear from you. As ever, we'd just like to say a massive thank you for you to taking the time out to watch the show today. Your support really is appreciated. I've been Colin Hopkins.
And I've been Maeve Brennan. Come on, the Whites!